Will the DA seek the death penalty in a triple shooting case that claimed the life of a beloved Centennial doctor? The suspect was in court again this morning, and Denver 7 reporter Lance Hernandez covered the hearing. Lance, for the second time just this week, that suspect was pretty vocal in court.
Adam, the suspect, Kevin Lyons, blurted out, "You're not my attorney," at least 2 times in court today while his defense attorney was talking. Now, earlier this week, he claimed he was hiring John Elway's attorney. Today, Mr. Lyons was advised of the charges against him. Prosecutors have filed 14 counts against the defendant, including first-degree murder after deliberation, multiple counts of attempted murder and assault, and 2 counts of violent crime. Investigators say Kevin Lyons shot his wife, then shot Dr. Ken Atkinson and a second neighbor who came to her aid. When police arrived, he apparently began firing at them.
Ken was kind of a country doctor. I'd say maybe a quarter of the people in our neighborhood go to him as a physician. And the kind of guy, if you had something, he'd swing by the house and take a look.
Neighbor Frank Bergfeld sat in on today's hearing. He says he can't help but wonder why the suspect keeps saying, "You're not my attorney."
I don't know what's going on there. I tell you what, he may be trying to set this thing up. So, I don't know. He ain't going to get out of this thing.
I asked the DA about the comments Lyons has repeatedly made in court.
I'm doing this over 20 years. It is not unheard of for in custodies or even defendants who are not in custody who have counsel appointed to say, "I don't want this person to represent me." It's also not unheard of that that's the initial thing that they say, and ultimately they then develop a very meaningful and productive relationship with that same counsel. Now, we asked the DA if he'll seek the death penalty. He said there's a process to determine whether the case is eligible for it. He added that you have to weigh factors that warrant a stronger penalty against those that don't. He said they haven't started that analysis yet. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Lance. And the funeral services for one of the victims in that shooting will be Monday. Dr. Ken Atkinson, who you just heard about, his funeral will be at Cherry Creek Presbyterian Church in Inglewood, and the services begin at 10 a.m.